I'm Melanie Craig. I live in Littletown, mid-Missouri, in Keatsville. I was so excited that they offered to do Fresh Start because that's how I was able to start my business, literally a fresh start. But also, it's just back to the basics. I have a lot of people that are not into everything real deep and specific, and just starting simple and building upon that just leads to great things. So anyways, Fresh Start, most of you guys know it includes your cleanser and your moisturizer. This is the first purchase I ever made, and it just made me feel better. And so I think that's part of the joy in sharing it with everybody. But of course, our skin collections are made to be customized for each person, whether it's maturing skin, I should say, normal to oily skin, normal to dry skin, mixture, anything like that. So I brought a couple of them here because, like, for instance, and I always tell people in our house, we literally have both sides of the fence as far as skincare, because my daughter just went to college, but she took all of her stuff with her, of course, but she deals with cystic acne, and that's part of the passion also, because there's toxic things that you have to take for cystic acne, very toxic things requiring monthly blood draws. I saw my kid lose 20 pounds in a month on it, different things like that. I'm like, I don't want to see my kid go through that. So we started her on this stuff as well. So as far as the Fresh Start, I treat my skin for normal to dry and maturing skin. So I use the Quench Cleanse and then the Skin Therapy. Now, somebody that's dealing more with a normal to oily or normal or even acne prone skin, we would then deal with the Dream Clean and the Cool Balm. So my favorite thing to do with my customers, though, because they're not sure what that means. Yeah, you tell me it's for that skin, but what does it mean? So my favorite thing to do, especially if I'm like FaceTiming a customer or anything like that, I have these black plates that were left from my son's graduation back in 2020. So one way to show them is I'm going to do a squirt of Quench Cleanse, and then a squirt of, not very much because I don't have much left. So you can see here the Quench Cleanse and then the Dream Clean. So this is more of a moisturizing, creamy cleanser, and then the Dream Clean is more of it's a cleanser, but without doing so much more of a sudsy cleanser, and not doing quite as thick of a substance and stuff like that to help equal out that skin. So in return, I like to do the moisturizer the same way, because I have some people just ready to buy, but then I have some people that's like, I want to try it first. And then sometimes when they see it, they're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. So here is your moisturizer, the Skin Therapy right here, the Cool Balm right there. So you can see that as far as a moisturizer, one's a little thicker than the other. One just kind of mixes around, and then sometimes I'll even go like that, and you can kind of see what it would be doing on your skin, therefore meeting the needs of your skin. So also, the most important thing to remember, whether oily skin, mature skin, dry skin, any of it, all skin needs to be moisturized. All skin needs to be moisturized, because sometimes we think of the oily skin, as my daughter did, and she thought she just needed to strip it, get everything off of it, all this. And I was like, girl, you're doing worse for yourself than anything. So we definitely want to cleanse that skin. So, and especially double cleanse. So the first cleanse, it's kind of like just getting the dirt off, getting everything off. And then the second cleanse is letting it work its magic. And then your moisturizer after that, the best part is it just takes a little bit to squirt in the palm of your hand, and you can just moisturize then. And The reason why I always try to mention this first before I jump right to the foundation, because, and I say this in a lot of my lives that I do, a lot of my customers know that I am a nurse, and in nursing school, every test regarding organs is going to say, what's your largest organ? It's your integumentary system, which is your skin, right? So your skin is your protector, your skin is your everything. It keeps everything else safe. So we have to take the best care of it that we can. So if it's not happy, nothing else that's going to be on it's going to be happy. So I can sell all the foundation I want to, but unless they have a good skin routine, it's not going to be near as good as what it can be. So that's where I started when I started my business. Is I started in January, and my goal just for selling, because I'm like, I don't know who's going to buy this stuff, who's heard of this before, and my goal for myself is just to sell 10 fresh starts. So that means that would be 10 people, you know, getting a routine. And I always say this kind of routine is just as important as brushing your teeth 2 times a day. It's, you know, what we put into something is what we're going to get out of it. So we treat our skin well, it's going to do well for us, no matter what kind of skin it is. And it's just, and I always I know we're just doing the fresh start here, but I always use the confidence, especially, you know, with any of it, because I just can't emphasize what it does for a person when their skin starts to change. I've had different customers that just say, can you see it? You know, and just like, they're so excited. So just I guess it's almost more it's a definite win for our customers, but it's more of a win knowing that you had a hand in that happiness and confidence that they now have as well, because they see it radiating off you. So I guess the best part is, it's for everybody to know the major sale that we're having, the cleansers, whether you use Quench Cleanse or Dream Clean, and then your moisturizer, whether you use the Cool Balm or the Skin Therapy. To get that, you know, when we buy them separately, it's $54. Like if we would buy one time and one another, that's total of $54 before tax. So even the fresh start itself is $10 off. That's $44. And we still have like a day and a half more or a little less, to save a total of $16 at $38. So that's just amazing to me. And why not grab that and stock up and take good care of ourselves? So just as, if I can say anything, I can just say empower those people and ask them what they want. I have more people just saying, I just want healthy skin, you know, not necessarily facing a problem, so to speak, but they just want healthy skin. So do our best by putting their tools in their hands or giving them those samples. And if nothing else, I always tell them, even if you don't buy, you're doing something good that night, so you know what it can be like, you know what it can feel like. Get those samples in their hands and just let them know it's okay to take care of yourself. It's okay to splurge on yourself, and the confidence that you get from it is well worth it. But that's all I kind of have on the fresh start. As far as cleansers and moisturizers, does anybody have any questions on that or anything like that? Sorry, I'm just seeing the comments here. Jess, yes, definitely oily skin for the summer and dry for the colder months. Oh, thanks, Rebecca. Yes, Connie. Oh, well, thank you. The main thing is, I guess, it just, you know, we're all a bunch of women just helping other women. And again, I can't emphasize the feeling it is to make somebody feel better about themselves when we kind of saw it, what was already there. They're just realizing it again, for themselves. So that's all I have, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. And then I will be seeing you guys at the next Zoom. All right. Bye, guys.